Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. How are you all doing today? Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards, see what's in store with a message from Spirit. Whoa, that was some jumpers. How many? 3? I'll take it. I'll take it. Wow, they want to get going. Spirit is on the ball this morning. Okay, let me just see if there's anything else they want to say and if I should pull any more from that. 2. They're saying pull 2. And the last 2 they're saying are relating specifically to the collective energy. So these 2 that I'm pulling right now are going to be collective. The jumpers are for us specifically. And again, I want to say that whenever I'm doing a general reading, that it is for you to take what resonates for you, what resonates in the message, in the imagery. It can be key phrases, one word, or it could be the whole thing. Again, it's to resonate for you. And so Spirit will bring through the greatest message that will impact or connect with the majority amount of people. So there might be some days where you're like, that didn't really resonate with me. And that's okay. That's totally okay. And there will be other days where it really does. So again, feel within you what feels right, and that is most important. So let's start here. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Okay, the energetics of the jumper cards. So first of all, the first jumper card we had, and again, remember the jumpers this time are going to be specific to you, and then the other 2 will be the collective. So the jumper cards, we first have the throat chakra card. So this is you expressing and speaking your truths, your ideas, your thoughts. There's a big emphasis right now on coming to balanced terms with your truth. And that can be in like big story pictures, but that can also be in, smaller concepts, little things within your own life, personal narratives, whatever it might be, but it's about you expressing it. Now, the way we express it can be in the form of writing, and we saw that card come up before where it was write it out. So it can be asking you to write out your feelings, thoughts, emotions, that kind of thing. Or in other cases, it might be speaking it. And sometimes if you're in a position where, say you want to speak something to somebody, but you know you can't, you can have that conversation with that person with their higher self. If you call in that person's higher self, they will receive the information, and sometimes you may even get a response back from the actual person in some form. So again, it can be conversation with self, conversation with someone's higher self, conversation with an actual person, and it can also be speaking your intentions to the universe. The universe is saying, and this is like the universe and your spirit guides, is don't forget that we hear you. And when you speak, whether that be in your mind or out loud, we hear you. So throat chakra. So for some of you, if you're noticing a really scratchy throat, or your throat keeps clogging up or something, and maybe you're not really sick, but it's happening, you're like, where's this coming from? It could be throat chakra clearing. So just notice what's coming up for you. Now, the other thing they want to say for you specifically is using crystal energy right now is really beneficial in the form of amplification. Crystal energies can help to amplify. You can look at them kind of like a battery. So they can amplify your healing. They can amplify your creative nature. They can amplify your intention setting, your manifestation, anything like that. Definitely use the energetics from crystals if you have them, if you resonate with that. I also do want to say with the full moon that we have on the 8th, November 8th, that's a great time to charge your crystals or clear your crystals under the energy of the full moon. But you can also charge and clear them under the energy of the sun, or you can even run them under water, and that cleanses them too. So a bunch of different options there, but use the energy of crystals. So whether you are wearing it as a bracelet, carrying one in your pocket, having some on your desk around you. I mean, I always have a Lemurian crystal, a serpentine crystal, and then I also have this orb, which is smoky quartz, which I like to use for clearing energies. Again, it's whatever resonates with you. And remember that crystal energy is but an amplifier, but your intention also is one of the greatest energetic clearing pieces, or Spirit saying connections, but your energy can permeate so many things. So if you don't have crystals, it doesn't mean you don't have the ability. You can even tune into the frequency of the thought of a particular crystal to amplify your energy. It's really quite cool. So something to consider with that. And then the other one is heart chakra. So heart chakra is coming through for all of us to really help us move through these really heightened energies. Spirit's also saying magnetic energies at play, so that will mean more solar flare activity, more auroras that you'll be seeing. If we stay in our heart space, we have a greater ability to maneuver the energies, to come back to a place of grace for self, for others, a place of non-judgment for self and for others, and a place to really recognize that the more you become aware of who you truly are in your journey from your heart space, where it means you're willing to observe all the aspects of yourself, the light and the dark, the triumphs, the pitfalls, the good decisions, the not so good decisions, but you embrace all of it because those are your greatest teachers, and you bring them into your heart space and you hold them in safety and sanctuary there. The more that we're willing to do that, the greater the collective resonance can change. So that's a really cool thing. Plus your heart space is really a safe space for you. And so it's a great place to move into. Now, the collective message that jumped out is really interesting. There is a big energy in the collective right now until around November 11th. So let's say the 12th. The collective energy right now in 3D is very chaotic. It's very whirly. It's very sparking, which for many is inducing energetics of anxiety, fear, judgment, panic, second guessing, all of this. Now, we can either run from that feeling or we can tune into it, or more so look at it, see what it's triggering for self, and then dive into our undercurrent. This is the first energy for the collective. The more of the collective that can dive into the undercurrent, you know, that rooting energy instead of the chaos in 3D, the more we can find some grace. So they're saying for the collective, dive into grounding to Gaia, dive into the undercurrent, don't stay caught in the collective, and at the same time, connect into the cosmos. This can help give you some beautiful insights, inspiration, safety, security, connect with your guides. Look to the cosmic nature of what's happening right now in the skies, the retrogrades, the planets, where they are, even the moon energy. Notice what's happening above. Notice what's happening below. Connect into those so that you can feel stable and sturdy within the 3D chaos and sparky energy that, again, we've talked about for November. So we don't need to fear these energies, and maybe some of you are already really rooted above and below. And if you are, this is just encouragement to keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. It's working. Keep going. For those of you that need the reminder, here's your reminder. And within that, what you can do in your own personal experiences is connect into your heart space. Notice what's wanting to come through in your throat chakra. And as well, if you have, use crystal energy to amplify your intentions, your grounding, and your peace of mind as you clear, heal, grow, ascend, expand, and come back to self, because that's what's most important. So I'll leave that with you guys for today. Happy Thursday. If you are enjoying this content, please do share, subscribe, subscribe, and like. That helps with the algorithms. And if you're wanting to get your own deck of the Awakening Avalon Oracle cards, you can do so in the link below. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Have a good one.